Chapter 3. Sold for 2 bags of rice. At last the day came when there was only 1 pig left, and as Grandma floated down the river with it in her canoe, she was more worried and anxious than ever. Yet she tried not to cry, because the devil worshippers are not supposed to let the devils know how they feel inside. So as she paddled her canoe, she sang to herself, "Spirit of the river, speed me on my way. Spirit of the paddy, bring me good fortune today." And she sang until at last she reached the village where she was going to trade her last pig for some paddy or rice. Some boys who were playing on the riverbank helped Grandma lift her pig onto her back. And as they did so, they said, "Grandma, go quickly to the house beyond the buffalo pen, straight up there by the coconut tree. We heard the man just saying this morning that they wished that they had a pig, for their little baby was so sick, and they would have to sacrifice with chickens. But it seemed that the devils didn't want chickens, so these people wished that they had a pig." Grandma grunted her thanks and hastened in the direction that the boys had pointed out. But as she got closer, her heart sank within her, for the terrible wailing that reached her ears told her more than she really wanted to know then. "Oh, Grandma, you're too late! You're too late!" wailed the poor mother. "Why didn't you come with your pig yesterday? Maybe the devils would have been satisfied and spared the life of my little baby. But now my pretty diamond is dead. Oh, oh." And the poor mother wailed and wailed dreadfully, as only heathen mothers can wail. As she cried, Grandma tried to comfort her. "Oh," she said, "what a world this is indeed. Oh, how terrible to be slaves of the devils. Here's you with plenty to eat, and your baby's taken. And here's us with famine, and not knowing where we can get the next bite of food for our little clever queen." "Your baby, clever queen?" sobbed the broken-hearted mother. "Nothing to eat? A baby? How many moons?" "Our clever queen is 9 months old this new moon," said Grandma. "But with not enough to eat, her poor mother can't feed her at the breast, and her life is truly full of trouble." 9 moons? 9 moons? Mine was only 8 moons. But 1 more moon wouldn't matter. "Give her to me. Bring her to me. Grandma, do you hear? I'll give you rice. I'll give you money. I'll give you anything. Bring me your clever queen." Grandma's heart was beating fast. Had she not prayed for good fortune that day? Could this be the will of the spirits? The sad mother who had lost her little baby saw Grandma hesitate. "Go now and bring her to me," she cried. "Leave here your pig, and we will care for it for you. Go quickly, Grandma. My dead baby's father will go with you to help you paddle your canoe. Only go, 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 and come again quickly." And hardly knowing why she did it, Grandma turned and followed the poor woman's husband down to the canoe, and by evening they were back at Grandma's village. "I'll give you 2 bags of rice, Grandma." "Rice, not paddy," said the father as he walked towards the house. Up the ladder they scrambled, and without waiting a moment, Grandma, all excited, told the poor, sick, hungry mother all that had happened that day. Clever Queen's mother hesitated a moment, then nodded her assent as she said slowly, "She'll die anyway if we have no food. Take her, and she will live." In her heart she knew that if fortune turned, she would buy her back some day. But now, yes, it seemed best. I'll go and stay in my uncle's house," she simply added. "You may go while I am away." We cannot imagine the feelings of the poor mother as, with a look of pain, she took one glance at her darling little baby and then fled to the other side of the village that she might not hear her cry. Nor can we fully understand the great joy of the other mother when, before morning, she cuddled little Clever Queen to her breast. Little Clever Queen had been sold for 2 bags of rice.